Welcome to today's piano tutorial of "O Come All Ye Faithful, Come Let Us Adore Him" in the key of C. If you like this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. And if you'd like personal one-on-one lessons with me, you can now go to my website and apply, or check out my Simplified Piano course to learn the easiest and most effective way to play your favorite songs on piano in any key with chords. Now we're going to start off by learning 4 basic chords, which I'll be playing below middle C, starting with F major, which consists of F, A, and C, F major, followed up 1 position for G major, which consists of G, B, and D, G major, and then move up 1 more position for A minor, which consists of A, C, and E, A minor. So again, that's F major, G major, and A minor. And next up is C major, which consists of C, E, and G. But if you guys know me, instead of having that G on the top, we're going to move it down to the bottom. This becomes C major in second inversion, and it's right next to our other chords, so there's no need to be making any big jumps. And it sounds a lot nicer too. Now the last 2 chords we're going to take a look at are D major and D minor, which for D major consists of the 3 notes D, F sharp, and A. And for D minor, it's just a D, F, regular F, and A. Now for these 2 chords, what we're going to do is, instead of playing it with our D with our thumb, what we're going to do is move that D to the top and play the D with our pinky. This becomes D major or D minor in first inversion, with that D on the top, our F or F sharp on the bottom, which we'll play with our thumb, and A with our second finger. The reason we're going to do this is because both of those chords in our song have a G major chord right next to them. So our pinky will stay exactly the same for all 3 of those chords. And all we need to do for those bottom 2 notes is to move down 1 note. So from G major to D minor, it looks like G major, D minor. Pinky stays the same. G major, D minor. Now let's try that from G major to D major. G major, D major, G major, D major. Notice how when I play a D major, I like to move my hands up a little bit on the keyboard to make it a little more comfortable, but my pinky is still staying on that D. If you'd like to leave that pinky out and just play F and A, or F sharp and A, for our D minor and D major chord, you can totally do that as well, however you like. Alright, moving on to our left hand, which we'll place in F position for the entire song, which means that our pinky will rest on F and our thumb on C. So for each of our chords, it will look like F major, G major, A minor, C major, D minor, D major. Alright, now let's take a look at our chord progression for verse 1, which is exactly the same for all the other verses. Starting with C major for 2 counts, then G major for 2 counts, and then that repeats with C major and G major for 2 counts each, then A minor for 2 counts, then G major for 2 counts, then D major for 2 counts, then G major for 2 counts, and then our last line is C major for 2 counts, or C/E, which I'll explain, then F major and C major for only 1 count each, and then A minor for 2 counts, and lastly G major for 2 counts. So when we see that C/E, what that means is that you'll just simply play a C major chord in the right hand, and your left hand will just move down to E. Essentially, you're playing a C major over E in the bass. You could totally ignore that and just play a C major chord in the right hand with a C in the left, like so. But with a little bit of practice, adding that E in the bass adds a lot of texture to your sound, so I hope that you can add it. Great. Now let's try that just with the right hand, nice and slow from the beginning of our verse. Ready? C, 2, G, 2, back to C, 2, G, 2, A minor, 2, G, 2, pinky stays the same, D major, 2, back to G, 2, C, 2, F for 1, C for 1, A, 2, G, 2. Great, now let's try that hands together, and for rhythm, what we'll do is play both hands together on the first beat of that chord, and then just repeat the right hand on each count of that chord after that. You can also alternate between the right and the left hand for some added momentum, and if you'd like to hear what that sounds like, make sure to click the video in the description box below for part 2 of the play along video so you can hear how that sounds and feel free to play along with me. Alright, now let's try that hands together, starting from the beginning of our verse with C major for 2 counts. Ready? C, 2, G, 2, C, 2, G, 2, A minor, 2, G, 2, D, 2, G, 2, C slash E, 2, F, C, A, 2, G, 2. Moving on to our chorus, which we'll play after each verse, starting with C major for 4 counts, then C major again for only 2 counts, then F major and G major for only 1 count each, then D minor for 2 counts, followed by G major, A minor, F major, and G major for only 1 count, and then end with C major for either 4 or 8 counts, however you like. Let's play that from the beginning of our chorus with both hands. Ready? C, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, F, G, D minor, 2, G, A minor, F, G, C, 2, 3, 4. And that's it, guys. If you'd like to hear those chords with vocals, click the video in the description box below for part 2 of this video, and feel free to play along with me. And that's it, guys. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and comment down below with what your favorite worship song is that you'd like to see me do next. Love you guys, and see you next time.